In a faraway kingdom filled with color and life, there stood a special crown, one unlike any other. It was called the Crown of Unity, and it held a secret. It could only shine in hearts worked together as one. But one day, the kingdom began to forget what it meant to stand united. And that is when the story truly begins.
Long ago, 3 kings divided the golden crown. Ilara lived in a small village, dreaming of the legend. In the dusty library, Ilara found a secret. Only the heart of a villager can mend the gold, the book whispered. She packed her bag and set off. Her journey began at the iron gate of King Alaric's cold mountain fortress. King Alaric sat on a frozen throne. He held the first piece of the crown, cold as the winter wind. Ilara spoke of peace, not power. Moved by her words, Alaric handed over the shard. 1 piece was found. Next was the forest of King Thorn. He guarded the 2nd piece amidst the tangled emerald vines. King Thorn feared the world outside. The crown belongs to the trees, he roared from his leafy bower. Ilara showed him a flower from her village. The world is beautiful too, she said softly. Thorn wept and gave her the 2nd piece. It felt warm and hummed with the song of the birds. The final piece lay with King Solas in the golden desert. The sun was fierce, and the sands were vast. Solas was a proud king. He kept his piece locked in a tower of glass, away from everyone's sight. Ilara climbed the glass tower. Her feet were tired, but her heart was full of hope for the 3 kingdoms. Why hide the light? Ilara asked Solas. The crown cannot shine in the dark. Solas realized his pride had made him lonely. He gave Ilara the final piece and smiled for the first time. Ilara held all 3 pieces. She knelt on the sand and whispered the ancient words of the prophecy. The gold began to melt and flow. The pieces reached for each other, spinning in a whirlwind of light. A thunderous clap. The crown was whole again. It floated in the air, a perfect circle of unity. The 3 kings arrived. Alaric from the north, Thorn from the woods, and Solas from the sands. Ilara placed the crown on a stone altar. This belongs to no one, she said. It belongs to everyone. The borders between the kingdoms vanished. A new road was built, connecting the peaks to the palms. King Alaric opened his mountain mines. He shared the silver and iron with the forest people. King Thorn shared the healing herbs. The sick in the desert and the mountains grew strong. King Solas shared the wisdom of the stars. He taught the sailors how to find their way home. Ilara returned to her village. She was no longer just a dreamer. She was the architect of a new world. But a shadow lingered. An old sorcerer wanted the crown for himself and crept toward the altar. The 3 kings saw the shadow. For the first time, they fought as one to protect the peace. The sorcerer could not break their bond. The light of the crown grew so bright it chased away the dark. The sorcerer fled, and the crown remained. It was a symbol that unity is stronger than any spell. Ilara visited the altar every year. She saw the 3 kingdoms thriving, side by side. The broken crown was whole, and the world was too. For when we share, we are all kings and queens.